What do you think allowed you What do you think allowed you to be able to get into a rhythm offensively in the second half compared to the first half?
It's tough to say. I felt like the second half we were rolling a little bit. We didn't have a lot of possessions in the first half. Obviously, you like to capitalize on the ones that you can, but you got to give credit to them. They're really good defense, good secondary, really good rush. Not our day.
When you look at the offense the last couple weeks, are there any commonalities as to why maybe y'all started a little slower than you would have liked?
It's tough to say. You'd like to start faster. Obviously, no touchdowns in either first half is not up to our standard, and so we'd like to start faster. But the defenses that we're getting early are always different than the ones that are on film, and so I think that probably plays a part in it. But we just got to do a better job of adjusting faster.
Was communication still a problem this week?
Communication was great today. I thought third down communication was good. Obviously, got to eliminate the false starts, get out of 1st and 15. The whole first half felt like we were in 1st and 15, so we got to eliminate that. But other than that, I thought the communication was good.
Joe, how challenging is it? You guys want to be an explosive offense. You want to take shots. It feels like there's a balance there, right, for you of trying to figure out, is that a tough one to go through right now, of trying to find the explosive plays when maybe they're not there? Or?
Yeah, teams are going to keep playing us in soft zone until we prove that we can beat them that way. And so we're going to have to win a different way this year. And we need to figure that out quickly so we can get on the win column.
What's the key to getting a quick game established?
I thought we were good in the quick game today. Hit some slants, hit Joe Mixon on some check downs. I thought we were good today.
There's a lot being made of the amount of sacks you've taken already 2 weeks in. I know there's shared responsibility with them, but do you think too much is being made of the number of sacks you've taken so far, or do you feel like you are taking too many sacks at this point?
Well, week one, there were several sacks on me. We'll go back and watch the film on the ones today and put the blame where it is. I'm not sure. So we'll go back and watch the film and get those corrections made. But week one, there were a lot on me.
What that was?
In week one? We talked about week one last week. We're moving on. We're talking about this week.
How important is the run game, Joe, to keeping defenses honest, and how do you think it was in the second half?
Yeah, the run game is critical, especially when teams are going to play two Tampa the whole game against us. So I thought we were efficient. We lacked the big explosive runs today, but those will come. I thought we were efficient in the run game today.
Do you like the way that 19-play drive unfolded? Not just the end result, of course, but the way you guys went about it and were, very tactical and very intentional and everything.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. That's what we need to get the whole game. So whatever we got to do to move the chains on third down, find those completions, and get those chains moving. We're gonna have to have a lot of drives like that, the way defenses are playing us. So we gotta bank that one and remember how that feels.
Did you feel comfortable in the pocket? I'm sorry, Butch. Did you feel comfortable in the pocket back there, or did you feel like with a lot of the pressure was going on, it was kind of hard to get a comfort going early in the game?
Second half, I thought the protection was great. They have a great rush. One of the, I would say, top 2 or 3 best rushes in the league. They got DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah, and they do a really good job with their picks in games too. And so, early in the game, you're going to have those. And, I can do a better job of getting the ball out quickly. But I thought for the most part, we protected the ball well in those situations, and that was my goal this week. And then the second half, I thought, offensive line protected great. We kind of warmed down in the run game, and then we were able to have some more time in the pass game, and that's what comes off of that. When we're able to run the ball well, and then they might be thinking run, and so then they're not so quick to get into their pass rush. And so the second half, was more efficient, better for us, but we just need to prolong that through the entire game.
There's 2 things on the tight end. You got a big game on first, and just was wondering, how easy he makes things for you, and what did the sample injury how did that impact how you guys, were prepared?
Yeah, Hayden has been awesome for us. He's just going to keep getting better and better. I'm really excited about what he's been doing for us. He brings an element to our offense that I don't think we've had in the past, and he's a big explosive guy that is learning how we do things and learning what we want to do, and he's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and roll for us. Drew going down was tough. We had a big package for him on third down. He was a big part of our protection, but I thought Samaje came in and executed Drew's job very well.
It's kind of a loaded question, but Jamar just said that he thought you guys still needed to take more deep shots today. When your offense is built off being the explosive unit you guys were last year and what you want to be this year, but you're under pressure at the volume you are, how do you guys navigate you being able to take more deep shots when you don't necessarily have that much time?
Yeah, it's a give and take. I think if we start running the ball a little better, then that'll open it up, and teams will have to get out of that two Tampa shell. And the second half run game is how it should look. And the first half, like I said, we were in 1st and 15 every series, and so we're just going to get third down defenses when we're in 1st and 15. So we got to eliminate those early penalties, stay on track for the chains, and we'll be able to take more of those shots.
When you're sitting in your locker after the game, is there anything, what kind of runs through your mind as you're processing everything that kind of just occurred?
You just look back and see, what plays you could have made differently to maybe pull that game out. We'll go back and watch the film and see our corrections. But it's 0-2 is tough, but there's no panic. We've lost 2 games in a row before. We lost 2 games in a row several times last year. A lot of football left to be played.
Just a couple more, please.
I mean, last year y'all had a bunch of 2-game losing streaks that kind of threatened kind of the momentum y'all were building in the season. What was the key to getting that third game to kind of go the way you wanted it to?
Just, moving on from those games and making the corrections that you're supposed to make. We got a great coaching staff that I know will make the corrections for us and tell us what we need to do to get better. And we got the players to go and make it happen. So I think we got to find more explosive plays, like you said. Maybe find a couple 2 Tampa beaters that'll be able to get us some explosive plays. But we'll go back and watch the film and see.
Where were you with the tee and tie, not having any targets in the first half? What did you discuss at halftime to make that more part of your offense in the second half?
I was not aware of that. I try to throw the ball where the defense tells me to throw it. I'm never locked in on one guy, but I thought T stepped up in the second half, made a lot of big catches for us, obviously a touchdown, and then TB on the 2-point conversion. And so, I pride myself in spreading the ball out, not getting locked in on one guy and putting it where the defense is telling me to put it.
Is there one area of your
This is
game?
going to be the last one that locker room's cleared out.
One area of your game in particular you feel like is most important to take another step forward with? That's a fine line in these 2 games between a loss and a win.
Yeah, we'll go back and watch the film from today, but obviously week 1 was the turnovers. Today was, we protected the ball well. It's, trying to find some explosive plays in different situations. Maybe get into a check or 2 if I see an opportunity for a big play, but, we'll go back and look.
Thank you.